So I went to an anime convention recently, and while I mainly went to be with friends, have a good time, and embrace my inner weeb, I must admit I did have underlying motivations. You see, at an anime con, it is super easy to meet new people and just talk about your favorite weeaboo things for hours. I talked with a really nice Ghost in the Shell cosplayer for over 20 minutes about how hard it is to find good Ghost in the Shell merch. I once played Cards Against Humanity with a group of Madoka Magica cosplayers. Basically what I'm saying is at an anime con you can go up to any random person and casually start a conversation without coming off as a super creep, unless you have a creepy aura to you. One of the things I wanted to do at this con was go around and ask as many people as I could what their introduction to anime was. I asked well over 200 people, and while most of them gave me answers I wasn't expecting, like they remembered Sci-Fi's old anime block or owning VHS tapes of super violent OVAs, most of them gave me the answer I was looking for.
This broadcast is intended solely for the enjoyment of our audiences.
Sun rises on a world without Toonami. We remain the first, and still the best. Only Toonami.
Yep, Toonami. Cartoon Network's anime action block that started all the way back in '97. Toonami was originally a weekday afternoon cartoon and action block hosted by Space Ghost villain turned producer Moltar at the Ghost Planet Industries building from 1997 to 1999.
Alright, it's the moment you've all been waiting for. Call now for your chance to win. Don't say we never gave you anything.
The block wasn't exactly anime focused at that time, with the spotlight given to shows like Super Friends, Thundercats, Johnny Quest, Beast Wars, and Reboot. However, there was some anime in the block like Dragon Ball Z, Sailor Moon, Robotech, and Voltron. Toonami was a rad little action block that ran a while, but after 2 years, it took a heavy change.
So it's a brand new Toonami, but the mission objectives remain the same. My name is Tom. I'm the new Moltar. Welcome aboard the Ghost Planet Spaceship Absolution, Cartoon Network's first and only interstellar broadcast and exploration vehicle. I'll give you the tour later. From this day forward, she is completely responsible for all Toonami transmissions. I'm taking you guys into the new millennium. No big changes now, same shows, same attitude. New place to do it, new guy to do it with. I'm not gonna waste any more time, let's get back into it. Later.
In July of 1999, Cartoon Network relaunched Toonami with a new look and a new host, Tom. Not only did they start airing more anime, but they got an awesome new aesthetic. Tom was this awesome little robot dude. He was a relatable host. He talked directly to the viewer and obviously knew his stuff when it came to anime. He was an awesome little addition to Toonami that I think everyone preferred over Moltar. However, the new host didn't last too long. A month later, Toonami started their Total Immersion event, which is basically Tom running around the ship during commercials and people online choosing what happens to Tom on the ship. The event was called The Intruder, and during this event, well, Tom 1 was destroyed. It's pretty interesting to think about what Toonami would have been like if Tom 1 never got killed during this event. After his destruction, he was rebuilt and upgraded by Sarah, Tom's AI companion.
Crazy!
Whoa. What's going on?
You were destroyed.
What? I got destroyed.
The upgrade brought us an all-new, all-different Tom, with a sleeker design and a smoother voice provided by the man himself, Steve Blum.
Okay, so what do we do?
The starboard engine is totally inoperative. We have to cut that thing loose before it eats the whole ship.
You gotta be kidding me.
Things went pretty well from here. We got more total immersion events where we got to see Tom go on thrilling adventures. The block introduced better shows, and they had special events like Giant Robot Week where they aired nothing but popular mech shows the entire week.
Toonami's always been crazy about robots, but something just clicked, and we've gone crazy. Giant Robot Week. All next week from 4 to 5 p.m. starting Monday. The robots are coming.
And so it begins.
Only Toonami.
The block was just getting better and better. It could only go up from here. Well, that's the odd thing. In March of 2007, Toonami just ended. No goodbye, no nothing. It just got cancelled. Which is a shame when you look at how much the block was improving up to this point. Well, we'll never get to know why Toonami got mysteriously cancelled, but...
Whoa, Jeff, what are you talking about? Toonami wasn't just cancelled for no reason. There was very much a reason. Look at you concealing the bad memories in the dark ages. Who do you think you are, the writers of The Greatest Showman?
What are... I have no idea what you're talking about.
Fine. I'll do it myself. So, from 2004 to 2007, Toonami was suffering from low ratings, mostly because people who grew up with it had things to do and didn't have time to watch it anymore. And to make matters worse, Toonami's weekday afternoon time slot was moved to Saturday evenings, which drastically cut down on how many people could actually watch Toonami. People have shit to do on Saturday nights, believe it or not. And I guess someone at Cartoon Network figured this out too, and they also realized, well, children don't. So in March of 2007, Toonami got a serious overhaul in the visual department in an attempt to make it look more welcoming to kids. Tom was given co-hosts, Sarah was missing, and the cool ship, the Absolution, was nowhere to be seen. The worst change, though, was Tom's new look. His head! With the lineup mostly featuring kid-friendly action shows, Toonami was hoping to catch the average middle school kid's attention. However, this did not work. I know dumbing down the style to be more appealing to younger audiences doesn't always work. Crazy, right? Kid-friendly Toonami only lasted a year and a half, ratings were lower than ever before, and it just seemed pointless for Cartoon Network to keep it up at this point. And so, on September 20th, 2008, after an episode of Samurai Jack, Tom came out to tell us that this was it. This was the end. Flying away into the sunset and ending it all with one final bang. Literally.
Stay gold. Bang.
Bang is also the iconic word spoken by Spike Spiegel, voiced by Steve Blum, who also voices Tom. It's pretty upsetting that this happened, but thankfully it wasn't the end of Toonami.
Well, thanks, Massive, for bringing back those repressed memories. But yeah, after that disaster, Toonami was absent from the public mind for a good while. There were fan pages and petitions to bring it back, but it all seemed worthless. Toonami was dead. Well, it was dead until April 1st, 2012. See, Adult Swim had a tendency to play The Room, that Tommy Wiseau film, non-stop all of April 1st. And during the 2012 April Fool's Day Room airing, Toonami fans were treated with quite the surprise.
You are tearing me apart, Lisa!
Oh, hi, Adult Swim. Got the results of the test back. I definitely have April Fools.
That night, Toonami took over, playing several of their hit shows, airing some classic bumpers, and capping it off with a Mass Effect 3 review. It was a huge deal for fans of Toonami, a block that had been dead for 4 years, triumphantly making its return. After the success of the April 1st Toonami comeback, Cartoon Network decided to bring the block back. It ran every Saturday night from 10:30 to 4, and it's been that way for the past 4 years. Tom's look has been evolving, the schedule's been introducing some great new shows, and special events like Countdown and The Intruder 2 have kept hardcore fans of the block coming back. But only the hardcore fans, as Toonami is something that still isn't exactly well known in the public eye. It's always had a tough time catching everyone's attention, and hell, they even have a hard time catching weebs' attention. Because of streaming, it's way easier to watch anime now than ever before. Why should I wait till midnight every Saturday to watch Dragon Ball Super when it's all available on Crunchyroll right now? Toonami is no longer a reliable way to watch anime, it's just background noise. The only times Toonami come up in conversation is when they do something big. Airing Space Dandy in America first, Samurai Jack Season 5, Mind Games, Fully Coolly Progressive. These are times when people actively go out of their way to watch Toonami. So Toonami should do more stuff like that. Look, okay, alright, look. Here's my ideas on how Toonami could improve. 1. Change the time slot. Look, this seems very unlikely and I don't think it'll ever happen, but if one day a week Toonami just completely replaced Adult Swim, that would be perfect. This would not only give them more time to air more shows, but it would also get more people to watch Toonami because it would start earlier. 2. Air stuff almost as soon as it airs in Japan. Similar to what they did with Attack on Titan Season 2, Toonami needs to air these shows almost as soon as they air in Japan. Toonami also did this with Black Clover, but they haven't done it with any of the really popular shows. Toonami is only on episode 5 of My Hero Academia. The dub is already on season 3. Toonami is really behind with their shows, and if they aired more popular shows sooner, they'd get more attention. 3. Air more than just action. This might sound weird, considering Toonami has always been an action block, but I feel Toonami would benefit from airing some comedy too, you know? Remember when Toonami aired Hamtaro? Well, it's not completely out of the question.
What's going on here? Well, they are kind of cute.
Look, all I'm saying is Pop Team Epic probably would have been really cool on Toonami.
Hey everyone, Jeff in the editing room here. In the video for the script that I wrote a month ago, I said Toonami should start airing, non-action shows, and I suggested they air Pop Team Epic, and, I'm almost done editing the video, and lo and behold, Toonami, they announced it yesterday on Facebook, the promos are airing on TV now, they're airing Pop Team Epic. It's like the perfect show for Adult Swim / Toonami. It's great.
4. Don't rely on dubs. Look, I don't hate dubs. Dubs are fine. But as time has gone on, I've grown to prefer subs over dubs. But there are so many great shows that don't get dubbed. If Toonami aired anime that wasn't dubbed, it would give them the opportunity to air some really cool stuff. 5. Make more original shit and revive old shit. Samurai Jack Season 5, despite having its flaws, was a massive success for the block. So could you imagine if Toonami brought back Teen Titans? With Cartoon Network rerunning the original, it could possibly happen. Toonami's also teamed up with Production IG a lot, and, they've made some cool shit. Look, they could definitely make lots of really cool original things. Well, that's how I think Toonami could improve. I'd say the anime scene in America wouldn't be the same without Toonami. It introduced a generation of children to the world of Japanese animation. So why did I make this video? Well, I really like Toonami and wanted to talk about it, but also because I met Steve Bloom at a con. And having him sign this Tom print and just talking to him about how important he was to my childhood, it sounds kind of weird, but, it was just the best. Toonami is something that means a lot to a ton of people, and hopefully the block doesn't go anywhere anytime soon.
After all, who brought you DBZ?
That's right.
Who brought you Gundam? Who brought you your favorite old shows? And some new ones you hadn't even scoped yet. Yeah, we've had our ups and downs. We appreciate y'all sticking with us. But I promise, the mission remains the same.
Oh yeah, I've still got it, baby!
Keep your eyes peeled for some new stuff coming down the pike. I've got to keep a lid on it for now, but I think you'll be pleased.
Now, fire!
Till the sun rises on a world without Toonami, we remain the first and still the best. Only Toonami.